Yes, gang, been a while since I uploaded. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Adi, I'm 17 and I'm running a business. And recently, this is why I'm making the video, recently I've made a decision to slow down on the business. This is why you might not have seen that much content coming from me. But basically, with all these short-term businesses that we've been sold to do, like we've been promoted, all these short-term businesses like make 10K a month with copywriting, YouTube marketing, social media marketing, all these different things. The competition is so massive. Like right now, I've just been coasting with 2 clients and I'm on retainers, so I've just been making passive income. The editors are sourced, the clients, I've got good relations with the clients and they like me. And all I've been doing is literally getting passive income, been working barely 20 minutes a day. And I've been getting that passive income. That's because of the hustle I put in back in the day. But if I were to carry on putting in the hustle now into the business, all it's going to give me with is maximum 10-20k a month, and all I want is that cash flow. I don't want to drop out of school or sacrifice school to put in that hustle to get that 10-20k a month, because then when school finishes and I'm not going to get a second shot at school, I'm left like, I don't know what the word is, but stranded basically, because this business is not sustainable. This business where you're hustling to like hustle 10-20k a month, then if you like stop for a little bit, it goes like it goes down just to the retainers, the few people that need you. But it's not that much. Say if you hustle 100% and you get 10 clients, if you stop hustling, 5 of those 10 clients will leave you and you're back on 5 clients again, and you can't live off that sustainably. So what I've been doing is I've made a decision recently to cut back on the business and to cut back on a little bit on the content as well. But I'm going to get back into the content because it's fun for me. But what I've been doing is I've been focusing on grades recently, because with all of these whatever, like the short-term businesses that I was just talking about, it's easy for any type of Indian with a little bit of hustle, with a little bit of English speaking knowledge, to just replace you straight up and to compete with you. But then if I were to use the same talent and to use the same hard work and dedication to get into something like Cambridge or Imperial or a really good university, and then get a really good skill like architecture, for example, and then start a business with my talent and my hard work and stuff like that, and I'll be charging £1,000,000 retainers, £1,000,000 contracts or £1,000,000,000 contracts to, I don't know, the Nigerian government or something, and nobody can compete with me. To compete with me, you have to have gone to a top university and also do the business. It's not just like, to compete with me, you need to have a decent website and then send the same DM as me. Like that's what it is. That's how it works in my business right now. In any kind of business model where you can easily get started, yeah, you can generate easy cash flow, but what I'm doing with that cash flow is I'm just saving it right now. Obviously I'm spending it on whatever I need, but I'm saving the majority of it to go into stocks, to go into crypto, and to make myself wealthy rather than just short-term rich. Because I've realized that I only get a shot at this because I've been lucky a lot of my life, even though I've made videos about, yeah, here's the strategy to get $1 million or like millionaires as your clients. It's a lot of it is luck. You could send 100 DMs using my strategy and not get it, or you could send 100 DMs using my strategy and get 5 high-paying clients. And then what you do with that money determines if you're going to be wealthy in the future or not, because you might not get a second chance, so you can't fuck it up. Literally, you can't fuck it up with the money that you've got right now. So that's what I've realized, and recently I've been focused on just being a better son, a better person, and also focusing on the grades and then being smart with the money. So right now, all I'm literally doing is just saving it up, focusing on the passive income and prioritizing being a better person and prioritizing the grades, and then business comes after that. That's all I've been doing right now, because obviously, like I said, the competition's less. If I can get good grades to go to a good uni, to get a good skill and then start a business. But this business is on the side, like because of the hustle that I've put in. Like if I were in a starting position, I would still put in that hustle to get to where I am right now, because now it's great. I'm just revising and getting passive income. It's not that much as it used to be, but it is still passive income. So that's what made me kind of want to balance business with school, even though it's got a bad rep, especially in the online business world. It's got a bad rep, like, oh yeah, I'm trying to focus on school. And people think that you're not willing to put in the hustle or whatever. Like, yeah, I understand it requires hustle to pop off in any business field, but would you rather put in like 12-hour work days for some random marketing business that Rajesh from Sri Lanka can take over and can compete with you for, and can steal your client if he's just a little bit cheaper, he can speak good English, and he can maybe do it a little bit faster? Or would you rather do it in a field where somebody has to go to some top end uni, they have to have mad networking skills, and they have to be able to pull off the result, and which takes a long time to do, which takes a lot of effort to be able to get that skill. And then they have to have the sales and the marketing and whatever that you've developed with your hustle and stuff like that. And I'd way rather have that multi-million dollar pound contracts rather than the 3K, 4K, 10K month retainers that you get in the online business world. And all of these online business people, they're promoting, yeah, make 10K a month with my course, whatever they're promoting, but then they don't know that it's not sustainable. They're not telling us that it's not sustainable. They probably do know it. They're just not telling us that it's sustainable. Imagine 200 other guys learning the exact same knowledge that you're learning, and they're willing to put it out right there. But then when you go to Cambridge, these people, like most of your classmates, would want to get a job. They don't want to start a business. They just want to get a job. And for you, you're going to be one of the only few people, especially with your talent, that has graduated from a top end uni and then also get a business. So right now, that's an option that's available for me. If that option's available for me, why would I not do it? But then for other people, I understand that you need the hustle to be able to get the cash flow. For me, the cash flow is just going to go into stocks, crypto. I need to be, what is it called? I need to be smart with my money, because I'm realizing now that I'm not going to get a second chance at being this young and being able to go to school and stuff like this. But then I need to be smart with that money and make sure I'm investing it in stuff that's going to make me rich, because I've got enough money hopefully right now to make me rich according to God's plan, obviously everything to God's plan. But I just don't want to mess this up. I've been given this opportunity right now. Right now I could never go broke again if I play it right. So I just don't want to waste this opportunity. And I could become even richer. I could become so rich if I went to some top end uni, got some really good valuable skill that nobody can compete with me for unless they go to some top end uni, and then monetize that skill with a proper business that's fast, that's cutting edge, and also good client relationships and stuff like that. Because obviously I've learned a lot from my business right now in the online world that a lot of traditional businesses don't have. They don't have this fast pace to them that the online businesses do. But then also the online businesses are really toxic in terms of anybody can replace you. It's that fast paced. So that's why I've made the decision that I've made to slow down, to put more time into what it's called, grades. But this is a long-term thing, me and you. Long-term thing. I'm never going to give up on YouTube documenting, and my hopes are eventually it will become some kind of community kind of thing. And yes, comment what you think. Comment what you think of this video. I read, I read all of the comments and I respond to everything. And Tell me what our time went, and if it was time well spent. Just don't let me fall asleep. So yeah, subscribe, like and comment. I want to know your thoughts, because this view is just from my parents. Literally, I just listen to what they say and it makes sense what they say, and then also some industry leaders in some of the top fields, because I'm in this for the very long term. I don't want to be just making 10K, 20K. I'm not going to sacrifice an opportunity to make 10K, 20K. That's why I'm still putting an effort into this. I'm thankful for the hustle that I've put in back in the day to be able to make passive income right now. But I'd rather prioritize this moment, because I can't come back to school. If I flunk A-levels, I can't come back to school. So I'd rather get some good A-level grades, go to a top uni, and then get some mad skill like architecture, or I don't even know, maybe medicine. Who knows? I might start a medicine company. Actually, I don't think I can for my A-level, so I'm kind of limited. But comment what you think, and I'll see you soon. Subscribe.